Hey, what's up guys, Larry 1 second here, and today we're going to be doing our first ever scene breakdown. And what I'm doing is I'm taking films that I've worked on, that I've shot or lit, and I'm going to be talking about how I lit them and how I shot them. And today we're going to be breaking down this shot from my film Firepower.
What is this?
Exactly.
I don't get it.
Ran facial recognition. Did nothing come up on our Jane Doe.
Maybe she's someone from another country that got trafficked.
That's just the point. She doesn't pop up in any country.
Doesn't matter. We're back on our original case. We saved the senator's daughter. That's a good thing, right?
You really don't care nothing about this.
No, I don't. Why should I? She was a victim, remember? Tied up, beaten.
We were on the biggest case of our career. And now we're doing some stupid kidnapping case?
It's not stupid. We saved a girl's life. And you think that's stupid?
We saved one. We could have saved many.
Can't believe you just said that.
Do you know what type of firepower they're bringing out here to these games? RPGs, AK-47s, grenades, Desert Eagles, M1911s. And I haven't even mentioned the 50 cal sniper rifle. They have them. They have them.
Okay, what's your point?
We had special intel. We had great intel, I might add. Great intel. Man, I thought you were supposed to be like some Alex Cross detective, man. You're not using your brain. You're not using your brain.
You're right. The intel was great, actually.
Where are you going?
To see a friend. You coming?
We have a wide shot and then two over the shoulders, of course. And then there's also a pan in there, a tilt, I should say. And we shot it on the Blackmagic production camera 4K. But the lighting was very interesting because in the office we have these fluorescent lights, right, above the actors, and that gave them pretty much a room light, but also lit the rest of the room. But it didn't light the rest of the room like overwash, right? It didn't really wash everything out. So you had a lot of depth in the shots. But then to light the characters, I put a little bit of fill in. Basically took an LED panel with a softbox and put it in front of both people at a distance, because it really didn't need to be hard because this camera has 13 stops at aim range, so it really didn't need a lot of help to keep the people lit right. So I took and put a full blast probably about 10 feet, so that way they were out of frame. They were out of frame on both characters, so when I shot the wide, I didn't have to worry about moving the shot. And actually, this office was actually pretty wide open, and it wasn't really a bad idea to have the lights on, because at first we had the lights off, but then we would have had to relight the entire area, and that was a no-go. So I'm gonna open up Shot Designer. It's a little design thing that I like to use. I use it both on Mac, PC, and my iPad. But on this one, we're gonna be using my iPad. And let's create a new scene. New scene. All right, so we're gonna start with these two, right? We're gonna start with the wide. So these two are the wide. We'll zoom in a little bit. And actually, I could put a desk in there. Let's do it properly to make this easier. Square table right here. Let's make it small. There it is. All right, so basically the lighting setup was, like I said, the fluorescent lights were already on, so those are above. I'm not gonna draw those in because they were already above. And so yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and put a light here. Let's see, lighting, and we're gonna use an LED panel, right? Light panel. one here was all the way back there with a softbox. We're gonna duplicate this, and then I'm gonna move this one over here. And then we're gonna take another camera, and we're just gonna add a single camera, which is Egg Ray, right? So that was the premise of the wide shot. That's literally how the wide shot was set up. 2 lights here, 1 and 2, and then we shot it right there. Originally I wanted to do a dolly move, but then I decided not to, because then I'd have to figure out how to, and this was really before I really learned the whole cinematic process of editing and how when you stop and edit, you can go ahead and move to the next, and it doesn't have to be moving. I thought if it started moving, it didn't matter if it ended or not, you had to keep moving to the next shot, but fluidity and how you edit is the way that it works. But yeah, so that was the setup for that. Now, if we cut to the over the shoulder shots, because I was able to edit like this, I was able to just move this camera to this side, right? And I didn't have to really worry about moving this light right here. I didn't have to worry about moving this light. And that being said, it was actually pretty good that we didn't have to move this light. And then same goes for the opposite here, which is the third angle. And I didn't have to move this light at all because it lit that. Now, the great thing about having a pocket, or not, sorry, the great thing about having the production camera 4K was that camera was, it wasn't great in low light, but it had enough dynamic range to where if you blew out the highlights, and what would happen in a DSLR would blow out, but in the cinema camera it didn't really blow out. It was able to hold the range of tonal values between black and white, which is called dynamic range, and it was 13 stops, so it looked really good. Not to mention the color itself. I love the color of Blackmagic. It's just a very good color scheme. All right, well, that was the scene breakdown. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell, and I will see you guys in the next one.